Good morning, everybody. It's still morning here in Eretz Yisrael as well, so I guess it works. Brand new Sefer, brand new cycle of the Torah. Pretty exciting. I don't know if you're excited, but I'm really excited. It's interesting. Sfas Emes, still on that a little bit. That talks about that. Simchas Torah is the only parsha. We finish the Torah by reading a parsha not on Shabbos. Cannot happen on Shabbos, which is unique because we don't have anything on Yom Tov. We don't read any parshios for real. The parsha of the week is always Shabbos, unless if it's Chag, we don't do it. But Simchas Torah, which can never fall on Shabbos, we read Zos HaBracha, we start Beraishit, and Sfas Emes talks about that it's a lot of effort. That Torah Sheba'al Peh is really on our effort. And whenever Simchas Torah rolls around, it's a new koach. We have a new way to get chidushim. We daven for chidushim on Rosh Hashanah, and it's a brand new year that we start the Torah again, and we have a different, unique perspective of the Torah. Shivim panim l'Torah, days, the week, 7 days of Beraishit. The Pri Tzaddik talks about. So pretty excited to be starting Sefer Pri Tzaddik. Pri Tzaddik, Bar Tzaddik Cohen of Lublin, who is famous for a couple of things. One of them being that he kind of switched teams. He was Misnagid, and he became Hasidish. He learned under grandson of Rabbi Kiva Eger, Label Eger, who also became, was Litvish. Kiva Eger is Litvish. Became Hasidish, of Label Eger, and Reb Tzadok, who's from Lublin, becomes the head or the main Hasidish Rebbe in Lublin in the late 1888, and he dies 12 years later. So the Sefer Pri Tzaddik is the works and the sermons and all the Torah, or the drashos, from Rav Tzadok HaKohen of Lublin. So I bought it a few weeks ago, and a little bit on the Chagim I got, and then on Simchas Torah I started looking at Beraishit, and I was not getting it. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I committed. I bought the 5 volumes, and I'm not getting it. This is going to be pretty upsetting if I don't really understand any of this. But Baruch Hashem, day after Chag, it was Wednesday for us. Well, it was Wednesday for you, but it was a new week for us. Wednesday wasn't Chag. Went to shul, and I was able to understand the first piece. And really excited to have a new Sefer. I understood the first piece in Beraishit. And I hope everyone's excited. I hope everyone who's listening has a new Sefer that they're going to learn, has a new Chavrusa. This guy in shul, Sammy, is going to ask to learn with me, which I don't get that too often, or never. So wants to learn with me. And pretty excited. I hope you're all excited. I hope you feel that this excitement after Simchas Torah. We're new from Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, we have the Chagim, and hopefully this excitement of Torah and the Chidushim we're going to get this year, and the excitement of all the things we're going to get this year from Torah. I hope we're all excited to learn this. First piece in the Pri Tzaddik and Beraishit talks about that there's 3 words when we talk about Beraishit. There's Yorei Beraishit, then there's Bris Eish, words mixed around, and then Yorei Shabbos. And Pri Tzaddik talks about these 3 elements are unique. Even though Hashem created the world and all the people are, children of Hashem, Jewish people have 3 things that are unique to them. The first thing is Yorei Boshes. A Jew gets embarrassed. We know that, if someone's looking, we don't do Averos. If no one's around, we try to remember Hashem. And a person is very, we have busha. A Jew has busha. We're not going to do things that are embarrassing, that make us look silly. We know that Abraham, the first thing Elimelech says to Abraham, it's your wife, it's your sister. I mean, the first thing you say, you have no busha. You just want to be with this woman. You have no busha to ask, who are you? How are you? What's going on? The first thing you say, it's your sister, it's your wife. Again, no busha for a guy. The second piece, so that's Yorei Boshes, seeing embarrassment, Boshes. And the second piece really is Bris Eish. Beraishit turns around to Bris Eish. That a Jewish person, the Yetzer Hara is this fire. The Gemara in Kedushin talks about Amram, had this taiva, and it was like the fire was burning. Nur Bei Amram, this fire was in Amram. So Bris Eish is this battle of this taiva that we have in our hearts, like Eish. and our job is to fight it, fight this Eish in our hearts, Bris Eish. And the third part is Shabbos Yoreh, Shabbos of Pachad, Shabbos of Yoreh. A regular person, there's no Shabbos, and you go out your business. But when it comes to Shabbos, Friday night, Chadodi, we kind of feel that this Yoreh, this Pachad, that we have this Pachad of a sphere of Hashem. Shabbos rolls around, we have his things. And the Pri Tzaddik goes around and says these three pieces have to do with the Avos. The first part is Avram. Avram was the first person to have this Yoreh Boshes, to actually fear Hashem. He wasn't afraid of kings. Nimrod throws him into the fire. He wasn't afraid. He knew God. He recognized God. And this fear of Hashem that supersedes regular kings, this fear that he had for God, was really tied to Abraham. Yitzchak is Bris Eish. Yitzchak was able to fight the Taivas, fight the Averos. He was able to see Hashem, even though Hashem, you only have a sense of Hashem. And the Pri Tzaddik compares this to cinnamon. The cinnamon tree, the cinnamon may be gone, but you still have that smell, this whiff in the air. And that's something that Yitzchak had. Yitzchak, no matter where he was, he always had this reminder or this picture of Hashem with him, Yoreh Boshes, Bris Eish. And the third piece is Yoreh Shabbos, Yaakov Shabbos. So even though the Avos Yitzchak kept Shabbos, you only see a reference to Shabbos with Yaakov Avinu, V'yichan al pnei ha'ir, that he settled by the city. And Yaakov set up before Shabbos, Tuchum Shabbos, to have a place where it's just you and Hashem, have a place where we're not going to work, have a place for these things. And this is just for the Jewish people. So these three pieces, the Pri Tzaddik, we learn from Beraishis. One is to fear Hashem, that there's a driver in the world, is Hashem in the world, that's you fear Hashem. The second piece is Bris Eish, that we have to always be fighting against our taivas, fight against the Yetzer Hara with his bris of Eish. And the third piece is Yoreh Shabbos. We should always have a special pachad, especially for Shabbos, with 24, 25 hours to get rid of the work, get rid of things that are chol, and really concentrate on Hashem and be with one Hashem, just you and Hashem. Shabbat Shalom.